Good morning and welcome to our monthly Million Hearts Meditation event. I'm so grateful that you have joined me today. We're just going to give people a few minutes to come in and get settled. For those of you who don't know me, I'm River Braun, and while we wait here, feel free to type into the chat where you're coming from and something that you're grateful for today. This morning, I am joining you from Loomis, California, and it is rainy and just a little bit dark, and so I'm feeling warm and cozy here. I'd like to just take a moment to acknowledge that these are the unceded lands of the Nisenan peoples. And I just ask that their stewardship of these lands and their wisdom and their connection to the earth guide us as we come together across great distances. I probably don't have to tell you this, but right now, I just want to acknowledge that we are living in a time of deep uncertainty with great political tension and social division that's keeping us fearful and feeling disconnected. And I also want to acknowledge that it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless and hopeless. But here's the truth. Fear may be contagious, but so is love. Love has the power to interrupt the cycle of fear and to remind us of our shared humanity and to shift us towards connection and compassion and collective healing. And when we come together in this meditation, we're tending to our own inner peace, which is crucial, but we're also sending out ripples of love and calm and peace and resilience and hope into the world at a time when it desperately needs it. So I'd like to invite you to find a comfortable seat and bring in whatever's going to support you in this meditation today. So if it's pillows and blankets, cup of tea, anything that's going to help you feel safe and cultivate love and compassion as we begin our meditation. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Again, acknowledging that we are in some difficult times right now. I wanted to bring in something that I just read this morning that just really spoke to me. It's a love letter from Valerie Kaur, and I thought it was just so appropriate to bring in today. So with your indulgence, I'm going to read some of it, not all of it, but here we go. The truth. The future is dark. But my faith dares me to ask, what if this darkness is not the darkness of the tomb, but the darkness of the womb? What if our America is not dead, but a country still waiting to be born? So, is this the darkness of the tomb or the darkness of the womb? Valerie says it's both. This is an era of relentless attacks on our communities, our freedoms, our democratic institutions, and our planet. We have lost so much, and we are about to lose even more. May we be sober about the violence of authoritarianism, the normalization of cruelty, the brutality of nonstop assaults. Some days will be so deadly, you will taste the ash in your mouth. Your sacred task will be to lift your gaze and realize that you're not alone. There are more of us than ever before, millions of us longing for a world of love and liberation. Imagine we're in the dark together. And in this darkness, all parts of you are welcome. Your pain is not a sign of your weakness, but of your strength. You are awake to the magnitude of this moment in history. Honor your grief. Your grief shows how deeply you care, your capacity to love. Honor your rage. Your rage carries information and energy. It connects you to your ability to fight for what you believe. Soon we will need to alchemize our pain into energy and language and action. But we cannot do that unless we allow ourselves to feel first. Gather, talk, walk, and breathe together. Joy will power your courage. I used to feel so guilty for having joy. I thought that to respond to injustice, I had to live in the misery of injustice all the time. I learned the hard way the toll that takes on the body. I got sick, I broke down. We cannot run on the fumes of hostility and last. Joy gives us energy to keep going in the dark. Joy gives us the energy for courageous action. Joy is our birthright. The world will be in nonstop crisis, but your body does not need to be in crisis. You can't force joy, but you can only create the conditions to let it come and take you. Our freedom begins within. Our wisest ancestors went into the space of freedom inside them, and from that bright place, they sang and marched and organized and labored and insisted on their dignity and worth. My Sikh ancestors survived apocalyptic times by becoming sage warriors. The sage builds a space of beauty, freedom, rest, and joy within, and from that space becomes a warrior in the world. I believe we are all called to be sage warriors now. Build a space of freedom inside you, a space of rest and pleasure and joy. Oppression wants to cut us off from the space of freedom inside us. Oppression wants us to believe it did not exist at all, and if it did, we would not deserve to live in it. But this is a lie. We can honor the truth of our suffering and refuse to be defined by it. The sovereign space within us is the portal to freedom from the inside out. I have come to build a visual space inside me, a room of beauty and splendor. I can rest there through music and meditation and poetry, spending time with the earth and sea and stars. My sovereign space is always available to me. So with that in mind, I wanted to thank Nancy Kaur for her words of wisdom and of hope. And today in our meditation, I want to help us cultivate that space inside of ourselves even further, because we need to have that resilience, that hope, that light that shines in the brightness or shines in the darkness to give us a bright space to fight from. All right. So again, let's just find our comfortable seat. We're going to start with an exercise that gets us grounded and centered so that we can provide ourselves with that fuel that we're going to need to bring that energy out into the rest of the world. So let's begin by closing our eyes. We're taking a soft focus. Maybe take a few cleansing breaths and allow yourself to fully settle into this present moment. And just feel yourself becoming grounded in your own body. Notice the support of the ground or the chair or the bed beneath you, and just allowing it to fully support you. Noticing any sensations that may be coming up in your body, just simply noting them. There's no need to change. As you become more aware of being inside your body. Imagine that whatever space is in contact with the ground, whatever parts of your body is in contact with that ground, imagine roots growing out from your body into the ground and tapping into the wisdom of our ancestors, energy of our ancestors, just tapping into their love and support. Let each breath deepen the sense of grounding, letting go of any tension or any thoughts that don't need to be here in this space right now. And I'd like to invite you to a little box breathing to start. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4. Our box is going to be a little wonky because we're going to exhale for 8 and then hold for 4 again. So a deep breath in, a count of 4. Holding for 4. And exhaling for 8. And hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. And exhale for 8. Do one more time. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. And hold for 4. And you can either continue this pattern or just return to a normal breath. And just an acknowledgement that as we continue through our meditation, your mind may begin to wander, and that's okay, that's normal. But I invite you in those moments to reconnect with your breath, with your heart, and let that bring you back into the present. And for me, sometimes it helps to have a word that anchors me in addition to my breath. And I invite you to choose a word that resonates with you. I suggest peace, just to keep with the theme, but whatever's going to help bring you back into this moment of meditation. Now I invite you to bring your attention to your heart space. And let's imagine that we're in that dark space, but we can sense the presence of the other people around us who are holding us and supporting us. And we're going to try to cultivate the light within us by bringing in gratitude. And to do that, think of a person, a place, an experience, an animal that just starts to bring a sense of love and joy into your heart. Just hold that image in your mind while imagining that there's a flicker of light just starting to build in your heart space. Maybe it's just a match. Maybe it's just a candle. But as you inhale, imagine that expanding, that light is expanding throughout your chest, filling you with warmth, and love, and gratitude. Just connect with that light and the feelings that are maybe coming up in your body. These sensations of warmth, tingling, or buzzing. With each inhale, just immerse yourself in those feelings. As you continue to breathe, imagine that light growing bigger, expanding throughout your torso, out into your limbs, igniting every part of you with this feeling and this warmth and this light. You are a vessel of love, warmth, light, and compassion. Just feel alive in this energy. As you sit, maybe imagine the rest of the beings around you who are on this meditation that you know are allies in bringing love into the world. Imagine their light surrounding you as well. And as we all breathe together, imagine the energies of each of us going beyond our bodies, spreading out to the rest of these beings, the rest of our group of love, our light bearers, and all of our lights are expanding into each other, supporting us, giving us that extra boost, that fill up of love and light that we need. And as we inhale, just imagine that we are a giant bundle of light. We are a massive globe of love and light that we can make expand out into the rest of the world. We're not doing this alone. We are together. We are loving, we are in gratitude, and we are powerful in this gratitude. Imagine this light going beyond your home, spreading out into your neighborhood, touching the people that touch your lives every day, just filling them up with love. Maybe you can expand that light beyond your neighborhood and into your entire city. With each breath, bringing it even farther, expanding out and into your county, maybe into your state. And you continue to feel this love and gratitude in your body, always refreshing you from the people around you and expanding that out into the entire nation. Your love and light is sweeping across the land, expanding beyond borders, beyond oceans, into the lives of others throughout the entire globe. Just imagining the entire earth filled with this light that is fueled by us, fueled by our love together. Gently uplifting the entire planet with this vibration of peace, healing, and unity. Just keep connecting to that energy of love and gratitude within you. As you breathe, let that expand out into the rest of the world. As you inhale, feel that energy of gratitude expanding once more, radiating outward, gentle ripples of love and light that touches every heart, bringing love and peace. As you breathe, just allow yourself to be in this energy, feeling the love and gratitude flowing through you out into the rest of the world and being returned by other keepers of the light. As we start to come to a close, bringing that energy back into our bodies and into our hearts, and reflecting that love right back to your own beautiful self. These are the moments and pockets of joy that we can create for ourselves every day. We can return to this place to refresh and refill in times of overwhelm. This is our fuel. This is our right. This is our privilege. And this is always available to us. Just take a moment to thank yourself for being here. If you want, give yourself a hug. Just keep pouring that love into yourself. Thank yourself for showing up here today, for holding space for love, for contributing to the healing of the world. Just remembering that life happens in each moment. We don't have a future, we don't have a past, we only have this moment. And as you go from moment to moment, you can carry this love and gratitude with you. And pay that forward to everyone you encounter. Now just keep that light flickering in your heart as you gently open your eyes and return to this community that's surrounding you. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. It's not easy to show up all the time, but I'm glad that you did. And I hope that we can continue to spread the word. If you go to boda.life, there are resources there that you can use to reach out to others so that we can continue to build this community and heal the world one person at a time. So each and every one of you who are here are leaders. If you'd like to share with us what you're coming away with in this meditation and what you're going to do for yourself in this coming week to continue to cultivate these pockets of joy in your life. You can put them in the comments. You can say them to yourself. Hi, Storm from Massachusetts. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Diane, Jessica, Christy, and Trish, thank you so much for being here. We always have hope, we always have love, and that can always bring us joy. So again, thank you so much. Please spread the word so that each month we grow in numbers. Just continue to bring this love and light to everybody you encounter, because it is the small things that change the world. Continue to cultivate community, get to know the people in your neighborhood, because together we can heal. Enjoy the rest of your day.